Hi, this is Tom at I'm well excited. This is my ball python in here. It's my pastel male. I've just got it today. We've just come back. It came in this thingy, so I'm well excited about that. And like I say, it was born in '09. I don't know the month, but I think it's about 16 or 17 month old. So yeah, let's check it out. I hope it's not a snappy one. But yeah, it came in one of these like bag things that they come in, and I'll try and show you as I'm doing it. It'll open. Right, here it is. Right, I'll show you. Just a shout out to Brian Gundy and this is that snake, so obviously you know more about snakes than me, but you can see it. I don't know if you can. It's just so it's a nice girl. Boy, sorry. It's a nice boy, so it's not biting. Feels cold, but that's because there we go, can you see it? I don't know what's the lighting's like. I'll try and get it in front of the window. You can tell it's a pastel, obviously, because it's light. And yeah, it's just a male, so I've got some food for it and that. And yeah, my scorpion's gone down there in that tub. It's pretty big, and I'm putting it up here just on show because I've only got one at the moment. But once I get my rack system sorted out, obviously I'll move up to that. So yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, it's a pastel male, so it's got me started off on the morphs. It's not the brightest pastel, but it's good for a start. I just like the colours anyway, and some of the patterns. They look a bit reduced, so like the stripes and that, they're not really thick, so I like that about it. And yeah, so I'll be doing another vid. This is just what my scorpion were in, but I've cleaned it out thoroughly, and I'll let you know, cleaned it out a lot. And I'm just gonna like put it in here, so let's just put it down. As you can see, it's definitely big enough. It'll have a hide over there, water bowl, all the essentials and everything. So yeah, I really like it. Like I said, it's my first one, so I'm really excited. Compared to all my other snakes, you know, it seems like a giant, but it's not. Yeah, it's starting to come out now. So if you want to see me with animals, just send me a message to get up straight away. And like I said, this is just what it's in. It's got a heat pad and everything at the back. I might put a light on, but I've got a thermometer over there, and if you can see, I'll just leave that there for a sec. This is just a digital one that's just on in my room. Can you see? Hang on, sorry about this. See, that's the probe there, and it's measuring just in the middle of the room, 77.4 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's you know like 75. Well, no, it's not. It's more than that, 77. So it's closer to 80 degrees Fahrenheit in here. Just in the middle of the room. So with that heat pad, you know, in there it gets to about 85, 90. So I think it'll definitely be warm enough. I might even have to get a thermostat on it and cool it down, because you know it's like I said, just in the middle of the room. The probe's there, as you can see, and it's 77.5 now, and you can change it to degrees. There you go, 25.4 Celsius, and this is obviously Fahrenheit, 77.7 now. So yeah. So that's it. Like I said, it's warm in here, so I don't really think I'll need the light because it's already got the heat pad under here, going to there. The scorpion, I've asked a few people that own them, and because it's so warm, they don't think I need one, and they actually think that it's bad for it to be too warm. So it's got bark. I was going to get it Aspen, but I've already got bark, so there's no point spending money that, you know, I don't need to. So most of my snakes in that animal's gone back, apart from like a few lizards and that, and Kenyan sandboa. But yeah, I'm really excited. I want to get, you know, into the breeding thing and talk to other breeders and produce some like that, and maybe even, you know, lend out certain ones in the future, you know, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just glad to be getting into it. The ball python kind of theme, because I really like these snakes. These must be my favourite snakes. Even though I had one before, I've just always seen them and just always thought I wanted one. but my mum has never really liked them because they're pretty fat. So, like my corn snake, he's really skinny and everything. But it's just over a foot, but it's really thin. This might be about 3 foot, 3.5 foot, but because it's pretty fat, obviously it looks a lot bigger to people that don't, know like. So, yeah. So I'm really happy she's let me get one, and obviously I've got my rack systems over there, but I haven't set up the heating yet. So I'm just gonna put this one on, like show you just a head over here. So obviously that'll be in the corner like that. Big water bowl over here, so like that, and a few leaves and that. So it'll be simple, but it's perfect for this. And then once I get like a female, this is a male. So once I get a female, I'll obviously have to start setting up the rack systems. Yeah, the only thing I'm having trouble with is buying the heat tape, is because my local pet shop doesn't sell it, and on the internet some shops don't deliver to the UK, so I'm having a bit of trouble finding it. But I will get it sorted and everything, and once that's sorted, then obviously they'll be going in what they called 32 quarts or whatever tubs. So it's really nice, I like it. It's got nice patterns and everything, so let it get sorted. Like I say, I like the reduced pattern, and it's got loads of like little spots. I don't know what that is, so just I really like the colour, and you can see the blushing inside. Like I say, it's dark in my room just without light on. Well, that's pretty light, but it's not like daylight, is it? Next to window out. But yeah, really happy. Shout out to all the people that I were, saying I were going to get it. Well, I finally got it. You can have a look at it and tell me if you think it's a nice one or whatever. And yeah, that's basically it. I've got that sorted. I'll put the lid on in a sec. And it just came in one of these snake bags, pretty big actually. One of these like big snake bags, and this to keep it warm. So I really like the way they give it me. I remember buying a few other snakes from, like my corn snake and that, from another guy, and he just like give it me in a plastic box. It got cooled and everything. So yeah, I really like it. And right, that's it. If you want to say anything else, just send me a message. And like I say, it's definitely warm enough in here, so I don't need lights. Just with the heat pads, it's going to be fine. And shout out to Brian Gundy, FGS for Goodness Snakes and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, tell me what you think about it. Tell me if you think it's a good one. And I'll be getting in with the breeding thing, so I'll be pretty soon, once I get a female on that, be doing the eggs and all that stuff. So I'm really, really excited. Right, thanks so much for being on. Rate, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Bye.